Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today what we are going to do is Facebook sentiment analysis using Python. Okay, let us first try to understand and get an insight what is sentiment analysis. Okay, just a rough overview. Sentiment analysis. Okay, so what is first, let us understand what is data. Okay, what is data and why it is important. Okay, I will give you some analogies what can be data. The number of times you smile in a day, number of times smile in a day, number of steps you walk, number of steps you walk per day, how many times you eat junk food in a day, number of junk food eat in a day, uh, and then how many hours, number of hours sleep in a day, sleep in a day. So what this collective information, this is data or some features. These are the features, the number of times you smile in a day, number of steps you walk per day, number of junk food you eat in a day, or number of hours you sleep in a day. These are all data, right, about you. And what if you analyze this? Analyzing means finding patterns, finding connections, finding conclusions from a collection of data or pieces of information. Okay. When you do the data analysis of these information, what you can conclude, how healthy your lifestyle is. How healthy lifestyle is. Lifestyle is. Okay. So we have got a little idea of what is data, what is data analysis. So data is nothing but pieces of information, different pieces of information. And analysis means we are finding between different types of information, we are finding patterns, connections, and drawing some conclusions or predictions, okay, or trying to understand some deep insights from information. So for example, the analogy we saw about the information about you was telling how healthy your lifestyle is. Okay, that was the analysis part. Okay, so this is a little insight about data analysis. Now what is sentiment analysis and why is it even important? Okay, so we use Facebook, right, and update and keep making posts, right? You keep making posts, or write your write your thoughts, write your thoughts on Facebook. So if we take those posts that you write or the status updates that you make on Facebook, they can tell a lot about your mood, right? The writing that you are writing, for example, if you made a status update like today you had a rough day and you made a status update that for example, let us write a positive one first. Today you are very very happy, very very joyful. You got very good marks in your exams, so you write, you wrote on your status as, updates, God helps those, uh, God helps those who help themselves, who help themselves. So if somebody saw your status update, and this is a very positive statement, right? He knows you had a good day or you are very hopeful about the future. So this is a positive statement, positive status update. He knows about your mood today, right? And then suppose you had a rough day today and you are feeling low, and what how you might be writing your status update in that case. um, Life is unfair. So if somebody reads this status update, then he knows that your mood is low today. This is a negative statement, and it is telling that your mood is not, you are very, very unhappy today. You are very, very unhappy today, right? And this is a positive one. And if you write some status update like a code, a neutral code that is neither positive nor negative. Let us think about such an example, a neutral code. um, Earth is round. You make this quote in your status update, then this is a neutral statement. This is neither positive nor negative. So this is a data, right? Piece of information uh, that is telling about your mood, positive or negative, happy or sad. And if we collect the this data, this status update data for a year maybe, from your Facebook account of a year, then, and we if we make a count of how many positive status updates you made and how many negative status updates you made. Suppose in a year you made 80 upon 100, um, 80 upon 80% of the time your status were positive. That means this was a very good year for you, right? We can conclude you are happy. You are a generally very happy this year. You are a very happy person. So, and if you made for example 90 upon 100 times negative status update, that means your nothing is well going very smoothly. You are having a hard time this year. You are very sad this year, right? You can make conclusions about people by looking at their status of Facebook status updates for a whole year, right? And if you made more of neutral statements, then we cannot make any conclusion, any right conclusion. So this type of sentiment analysis is also used by Amazon, and the reviews for the products they get, they make a sentiment analysis of this and see how many customers are happy about the product, how many are sad about, are giving negative reviews of the product, and they can make decisions about keeping that product or not, or the prices of the product, or they can make future decisions based on those with customer satisfaction rate. Okay, so this is a little theory about sentiment analysis. Now we will go into code. Okay. So for this sentiment analysis, we would require pandas. Okay. Pandas is a library that give you data structures. Okay. If you don't know about data structures, don't worry. I will give an insight. We have different informations, right? We have so many information. The informations pieces of information about the status update, what you wrote, right? You have to keep it somewhere, right? Inside a container you will be keeping. Either you can keep it in a comma separated, you can keep in a in a text file by separating by commas. You can keep 1 year status update, or you can use a list to keep all your status updates for a year, or you can store it in a tabular form like this, with rows and columns, every row having one comment, right? So these are nothing but different, this CSV file, this list, this tabular structure, they are different containers to keep your information, and they are known as data structures. So this pandas is a library that gives you different tools, different data structures, so that the doing analysis or finding patterns on data becomes easier. Okay. And then NLTK, this is a library to process human language, human sentiments, है ना, in various languages. Okay, text written in various languages. And we are using NLTK sentiment dot vader, that is giving, that gives you intensity of your sentiment. Okay, so just sentiment was just identifying the text written is positive or negative, but the intensity, how much positive is this text, it is 80% positive. The intensity or happiness, if you write I am very 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 happy today, that means your positive, this positive statement is 80% positive, you are feeling very very happy, or a little happy, so 20% is the intensity of your happiness in that. So that is the intensity, that for that we are using Veda. Okay. So we will run this once. I will raise everything from the screen and let us run this cell. Okay. It is still running. Yeah, it executed. Now from NLTK, Natural Language Processing Toolkit, we will download download. We will download Vader underscore lexicon. It acts like a dictionary. Okay, we have seen dictionary has a key and a value. So the sentiments or positive, negative, those will be stored as key, and their value will be intensity, how much positive, how much negative, in the form of a dictionary. Okay, so we have downloaded, we will already, I have downloaded this. Okay, so now I have already have a data set. I will show you the data set. This is the data on which we will do the sentiment analysis. So they are comments. These are a collection of comments for a cricket match. Okay, we will do sentiment analysis on these comments. Okay, so this is the name of this Excel file is data.xlsx. Okay, so first we will give the path or location of this data file, that is the whole location of my file. Okay, then what we will do is excel is equals to pd dot excel file, and argument we will do give the address of the file. So this is used to read the Excel file. Then what we will do, we will convert this Excel sheet. Okay, this is the Excel sheet. Okay, this sheet z number 0, we will, what we will do, it will convert it into a data frame, pandas data frame. I told you pandas data frame is a data structure which stores the data in a table format. Okay, with rows and columns in table format. Okay, and the features means, I will show you the Excel file. You can see the heading text. So this text will be the column name. Column name means what? The every row is containing, every row of this column, Excel sheets column, it is containing one comment, right? The data or information. What this information is the name, this text. So every column in the pandas data frame, the column name will be describing what the rows of this column are storing, which type of information it is storing. So oh yeah, so this text is the name of the column. Okay, that is storing the comments. Okay, and yeah, so it converted the X from Excel, it is converting into a data frame, right? Pandas data frame. Okay, and then we are converting this column. DFS is the data frame, the table, the whole table with all the features, because there are more than one feature, right? One, two, three, four. There are four features. So we are keeping only the DFS says only the text column, the column that is containing information about the comments. We are keeping only that column and we are converting it into a list. Okay. Okay. So what happened? The whole this Excel sheets, this text column, this became into a list, an array of all the comments. Okay. So next is what we will do. We will initialize our sentiment intensity analyzer and we will keep it in the variable SID. This is the object. Now what we will do, we will find the sentiment scores. Sentiment scores means every sentiment, positive, negative, neutral, how much intensity this comment is having, how much positive intensity, how much negative, how much neutral, and combined score. Combined score is the final analysis. It is a positive or a negative statement. For that, what we will do, we will iterate to each row of the DFS. Okay, each row is containing one comment and that each row is represented by the name data. Okay, then we will use the SID is the sentiment intensity analyzer object. It has a function named polarity underscore scores. Though it we were giving the data is the comment. Okay, for every comment, what is the score of intensity? It is stored in SS and we will print this comment, what this comment was, and the scores. For K in SS, K is your positive, negative, and neutral. We will print K and the value SS of K. SS is a dictionary, right? SS with key as this. So it will give you how much intensity that particular sentiment scored in this particular comment. Okay. So we will run this cell once. Okay. Let us run this. Yes. So see what it printed. It printed, this is your first comment, a busy road to ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 for Pakistan. Okay. So this is what it printed. It printed negative, neutral, and positive. So negative intensity is 0, neutral is 1, and positive 0. Means compound means, so on an average this comment is a neutral one. Next we will see the next comment, the second comment. Sri Lanka leveled the series 1-1 after a stellar all round showing in the second T20I against South Africa. Watch. Okay. So this is also a neutral one. See, we will see another one. See, this one. Dimuth believes Sri Lanka did well on a wicket that was not easy to bat on. Okay. So this has scored 0.117 in negative, 0.78 neutral, and 0.102 positive. So on an average, this is a negative. This is marked as a negative comment. So like this, we have some positive comment as well. Is back playing test cricket after almost 1 year. So this has scored 0.87878 on neutral and 0.122 on positive. So overall it is a positive comment. Okay. So like this, every comment has been marked with a label positive or negative. We can see over here. So what is happening, I will show you this method without using that file reading as well. I have kept two comments on a list. Finally, the data frame, pandas data frame, it converted the comments into a list of comments, right? So this list of comments, for every comment, that is the data in S, what we will do, sid object dot polarity underscores for this data or this comment, and we will print the comment as well as the score, right? In the format, the uh, sentiment value comma the intensity, right? So God helps those who help themselves. It scored 0 in negative, 0.291 in neutral, and it is scored 0.709 in positive. So finally it is, on an average, it is a positive statement. And nothing is so broken that it cannot be fixed. This one has scored, this comment has scored 0.667 in neutral, 0.333 in negative, and 0 in positive. So finally it is a negative statement. This is a negative comment. So uh, that's all for this video. Hope you like this. Please share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And keep exploring different places where you can code using Python in your everyday life. Happy coding. Take care. Bye bye.